Okay, we'll fill in some of the details.
You want the juicy content, okay.
Oh gosh, Camille and Jared.
Okay.
What year was that? 2016?
Okay, deal. I can do this.
Matthew was running for BYUSA president,
Jared and Camille met on this campaign.
and she showed me his picture. He was wearing a bright yellow jacket. Oh my gosh, Camille, you guys would look really cute together.
They both saw each other, thought each other was cute. Neither of them had the courage to really say anything, but they both caught each other's eye. Jared and I, we were going to be roommates, but we were looking around for an apartment. We really wanted to live on Condo Row.
And then they ended up in the same ward.
I remember Camille being excited about that.
In the ward, they got to know each other.
They flirted and it was like, okay, great.
That's where they went on their first date.
My roommate was throwing a homecoming party, high school style, and they danced and flirted and had fun.
I would get the juicy details over pillow talk.
Obviously, Camille and I went over every detail afterward.
I thought from day one that they were just meant to be.
Camille was basically like, I'm interested in you, what the heck? And then he kind of said, well, I'm not really interested right now, which we were both very confused over, and
That ended round one of Jared and Camille.
I think Camille wasn't sure what she thought about Jared when we first became roommates.
So there was this romantic tension that went on, and
it was kind of hurt feelings.
So she would always start dating a different boy, and then Jared would come back into the picture.
Remember that Camille girl? Oh yeah, she was pretty amazing. Maybe I should reach out to her again.
And they would go on a date, and then she'd get really confused.
everybody can bond over the bad smell of burnt popcorn. Oh man, that was so funny.
But then she would always drop Jared and continue to date the other boys.
He would just pop up randomly in Camille's life and be like, hey, how you doing?
That's Jared.
Jared would just smoothly slide in.
Yeah, Jared's
to
a
Camille's
charmer.
life. It was always this on and off thing.
Meantime, over here, Camille's interested in somebody else.
They both scared each other off again.
She starts dating another boy.
You had your second chance, and you blew it again.
We went to a concert at Valor. I believe Jared came near the end.
Yeah, Jared and Camille are kind of like boomerang.
And Camille told us, I'll just catch a ride home with Jared. Well, she comes home much later than we thought she was going to.
Which was ridiculous.
We asked about the doorstep scene. She ended up going up on her tiptoes and kissing Jared on the cheek.
Please edit that part out.
She
funny,
totally
yeah.
told us that.
And kind of nothing happened, so...
That was the end of it. And I was like, well, you've really done it this time, Jared. A couple years later,
This third time around,
There was another guy in the picture, but
Jared reached out to me again.
Camille talked to us and said, should I give Jared another chance?
you're never gonna believe who just asked me on a date. Jared Smith. And I was like, the Jared? Like the Jared? And she's like, yeah, Jared.
In the end, she decided to go out with Jared again, and
bada bing, bada boom, they fell in love.
Arrange the marriage.
Well, that was way too quick.
Okay, we'll fill in some of the details.
The baseball game got rained out. You go to the mall.
So they had a chat.
He was asking all this kind of leading questions.
Why things hadn't worked out in the past.
Why do you think we never dated?
We're actually going to try to date.
She really did like Jared.
She's like, he asked me out on another date. We'll see how things go.
She would always come home from dates, freaking out, overthinking everything.
she came home from every date with Jared and only had good things to say.
Jared and I are officially dating.
The 4th of July weekend.
That weekend went really well.
And I remember Camille coming back from that trip, and she told us, I'm falling hard and I'm falling fast for Jared. Jared had told her that he knew he wanted to marry her from the second week, I think they had started dating.
What? Oh my gosh!
Sure, I know they said they wanted to take this relationship slow.
It was not slow.
It was not slow.
So after that,
Jared had told her that he loved her, and she had said it back.
Does that just make your heart pitter-patter?
Camille called me. So I'm gonna marry Jared Smith. And I was like,
Babies are gonna be beautiful, blonde-haired, blue-eyed.
you're gonna marry Jared. After all these years, after all of this, in between, back and forth.
We went to Wesley's wedding, kind of jabbing at him and said, so are you and Camille still dating? And then he's like, I'm buying a ring this afternoon. And I was like, oh my gosh, my heart just stopped. Shane Company at the corner of State Street. And I grabbed his knee like an eagle.
It took 83 years for Jared and Camille to date, but it felt more like 84.
No.
All right, congratulations.
Congratulations.
I love you both.
I could not be happier for you.
And I'm grateful that it's not on the same day as the BYU game.